Today is day 2 of practice English with me, and I'm not doing English speaking practice for 2-3 hours. I'm just giving 20 to 25 minutes for each activity so that I can improve English and I can build the habit to learn English. Previously I have started learning English, but I wasn't consistent because when initially I have started doing English speaking practice, I was so motivated. So I have done English speaking practice for days, but after a week I become demotivated, and at that time I felt don't learn English. So in this time I'm not going to do the same mistake. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Rakhii and I'm from UP. And guys, I'm learning English to become confident in English and fluent as well. And I'm learning English in the morning so that I can build a habit to learn English. Because when something become a habit, it become quite easy to be consistent in that. That's why I'm focusing to build habit of English learning. And today's practice I have started listening a English speech by Sudha Murthy, and I am very inspired from that lady because her personality is so good. She is so humble, so grounded, and the way she supports her partner and her simplicity, I really loved her the way she is. I am very inspired from her, and this was the 5-minute video which I have listened very carefully, and whatever the new word I have found I have wrote so that I can learn it as a new vocabulary and I can use it in real life situation. So now I have done my listening practice, and every time after listening practice I read the vocabulary which I have wrote so that I can understand the right pronunciation. And you can see the notes which I have wrote, like I have wrote the vocabulary, and after writing it I read that words twice thrice to do the right pronunciation of the word, and later on I search in the search engine meaning of each word if I don't know, and then I also listen the pronunciation if I am pronouncing right words. If I don't, I will learn right pronunciation of each word. So this is how I am learning vocabulary and doing listening practice together. And now I am doing reading practice, and I am reading out loud so that I can listen to myself how I am reading, like how I am speaking English while reading. And whenever I read book, I listen to me how I am speaking, how I am pronouncing each word, and I also focus in my fluency how fast I am reading book. And if you really want to improve your English fluency, then you have to do reading practice. It's really helpful because when you read it fast, you will understand how well you can speak and how fluent you can speak. So if you are want to improve your English fluency, must read books. And I have read 2 pages, and after reading practice I am doing self English speaking practice, and this is my favorite activity while learning English because self talk helps me to express my thoughts, my feelings, and I can speak the way I want. I listen to myself and I understand how well I am speaking, and I will also understand when I make mistakes. I do English speaking practice with ChatGPT as well, but I unable to show you that because I'm shooting the video from the same mobile, so that I unable to show you the English speaking practice with ChatGPT. But self talk is my favorite, so whenever I want to do English speaking practice I like to do self talk. And self talk also helped me to speak freely without being judged by anyone. So I really like to do self talk. And I have started English speaking practice at 5:30, and now it's 6:35. So I have done 1 hour practice of English improvement. And if you have any suggestion for me, let me know in the comment section, and what are the things I can add in my English practice. I will be very glad to know that if you suggest me. And this is what I have learned today. You can see this is I have wrote while listening practice, and this is I have learned in my English practice. And I have read a book, and I have read the 2 pages of this book. And while reading books, I have highlighted the point with the pencil so that if I go through the chapter, I can remember the points. So guys, this for today's video. If you are good in English, please tell my mistakes, and if you are also learning English, join this journey. Let's learn English together. Bye bye.